So this is the impact of jet apparatus. This apparatus is used to investigate the jet forces impacting against stationary deflectors. The jet forces are measured by with the help of this spring scale, this spring mechanism, and the jet forces are created with the help of water flow rate. The water supply will be provided to this equipment with the help of this hydraulic bench, and the return water will be drained to the volumetric tank of this hydraulic bench, from where we can find the volumetric flow rate. So this equipment consists of a base plate. This is the base plate, and this is the transparent tank. In the transparent tank there is a nozzle which creates a water jet. Then at the top uh, there is a shaft with thread in which we can install our desired deflectors which we want to test. So at the top there is a spring mechanism. This is the spring mechanism. Uh, this spring mechanism and this shaft and this deflector, which we will add later, will be uh, will be held against the impact force created by jet of the water flow rate. And this is the pointer which is used to uh, which is used as a reference to find the to determine the original height of uh, the original position before the jet and the position after the jet. So we have different types of deflectors here. This is the cone shaped deflector. As you can see, these are 35 diameter, and this is the cone shaped deflector. This is the hemispherical shaped deflector. This is the angle plate deflector, and this is the flat plate. So we will investigate different types of deflectors, and we will find out how these deflectors, how impact forces act against water jet of these different types of deflectors. Then we will have different weights, 100 gram of weights, 50 gram and 30 gram of weights, which we will add at the top of this spring mechanism. Then we will find the volumetric flow rate. With the help of this volumetric flow rate and this force applied, we can determine the theoretical force acted upon these jets and compare our theoretical result with the experimental values. So first of all, we will insert one deflector at the centerpiece. To do this, we will loosen these null screws. Then we will remove this top cover. Then after that, we will add these deflectors. At the back of each deflector, there is a thread in which this shaft tightens. So if you want to add any deflector, just uh, tighten this deflector at the thread of this shaft. Then after the experiment, if you change the deflector, you can repeat the procedure. So we are adding a cone shaped deflector. First of all, we will remove these null screws from the top cover. Then we will detach this top cover from the equipment. So as you can see, this is the thread. We will tie this the desired deflector into this thread. Then we will again insert the top cover on the equipment. Make sure you hand tight this deflector and does not tight very with much larger force. Now again retighten these null screws with the help of hand. So as you can see, I have installed the cone shape deflector. Now I have already connected the water inlet of this hydraulic bench to the water inlet of the equipment, which is at the bottom, and the drain of the equipment is these two holes, which will direct the water into the channel of the hydraulic bench. So first I will fully close this flow control valve. After that I will turn on the hydraulic bench. Hydraulic bench is already turned on. Then I will press this green button so that our pump will be started. Now I will slowly increase the flow rate with the help of this valve. As you can see, the jet starts to coming out from the nozzle. So before increasing the flow rate, I will add some weight, say 30 gram of weight at the top. As you can see, our pointer is not aligned with the central line of this black piece. So we have to first align this pointer with this center line of the black piece. Loosen this pointer and move down a little bit, then retighten it. So our deflector is at the we have set the original position with the help of pointer. Now when I add some weight, this spring mechanism will go down. Then we will increase the flow rate. The flow rate creates a jet and it will impact the deflector, and it forces the deflector to move against upward. We will increase the flow rate such that this black piece will again come to its original position. So as you can see that the black piece has now moves downward due to weight we have applied. Now we will increase the flow rate with the help of this flow control valve until our black piece will come to its original position. Starts with slowly increment. Give some time for the changes to take place. As you can see, the cone shape jet, reverse cone shape jet of the deflector has been produced. As you can see that our our black piece is now at its original position. So we will note down the weight applied, which is 30 gram. After that we will find the volumetric flow rate with the help of this volumetric tank. I will close this drain of the volumetric tank. Then with the help of a stopwatch I will find the liters with the help of this volume scale, and will divide the amount of liters in how much time it will collect. Then I will have the volumetric flow rate. With the help of this volumetric flow rate and weight applied, we can determine theoretically the amount of force impacted on this deflector. So after that, to take another reading, I will add another 30 gram of weight, and I will repeat the same procedure. As you can see, our black piece has now again moved downward. I will increase the flow rate. Now as you can see, our black piece again comes to its original position. We will note down this reading as well, and to take the third reading, I will add 50 gram of weight. Now I will increase the flow rate to meet the uh, deflector at its original position. So I have increased the flow rate. As you can see that the jet coming out from the nozzle and the shape of the cone has been produced with due to the impact, and our black piece has now come to its original position. So this is how we will perform the experiment to take 2 to 3 readings. Each reading we will have the weight applied, we will have the volumetric flow rate. To change the deflector, turn off the hydraulic bench and remove these weights. After that, remove these null screws, then remove the cover, then remove the deflector and add another desired deflector which we want to test. So the procedure is same for every deflector, and the experiment is same for every deflector. So that's how you will perform the experiment of the impact of jet